a nested query. And basically, subqueries or nested queries when we want to write. Okay, now, so as of now, we discuss with the single query statements, and single query statements through we perform some operations. Yes or no? But sometimes when you go for a database while you want to retrieval some data, so with single line statement or with single query, we can't fulfill our requirements. Okay, for example, I'm asking to you, okay, one thing. So just observe here. Okay, this is my table. So from this table, okay, I want it here. My second highest salary employee details, I want to find out here. Okay, na? So what I want to ask you, second highest salary employee details. So when you want it second highest salary employee details from this table, then how to write my query? So without using subquery statements, I want to use only single query statement you can use, and you just take your second highest salary employee details. So are you got it my point? What I'm asking? So don't use subquery technique. Without subquery technique, how to get my second highest salary employee details? So how to write now? Select. Okay, star from EMP. Where? Where salary? Second highest I want it. So second highest salary information, do you know that? How much it was? You know that? We don't know. So I have one table. In the table, okay, so many rows are there. Otherwise, 100 employees or 200 or 1 lakh employees data we saved. So from that, I need to find out of 1 lakh employees, data, I need to find out second highest salary employee details. How we can write with queries? So is it possible or not? Not possible. Okay, so suppose one more question. In this table, EMP table, I want it here, the senior most employee details I want to find out. Okay, so in my company, there are 14 employees are there. Out of this 14 employees, who is the senior? The senior most employee details I need to find out. How to write query? You know that senior most employee when he was joined? We don't know, because so many people join in my company. Yes or no? But I don't know the senior most employee when he was joined. So without knowing the information about table, you need to find out your required information from your table. So now these kind of operations, we can't do it with the single line statements. The single line statements through, we cannot perform this kind of operations. Okay, these are simple examples I said, but later so many things are there that we can't do with the single line statements of queries. So single line statements we can't perform to find out your second highest salary, to find out your 10th highest salary, okay, to find out your senior most employee, you find out your junior employee. Yes or no? So these kind of the information do you want to find out means compulsory we should need some nested queries. That means With a single queries, we can't do, which we can't do with single queries. There we have a chance to apply nested queries. Nested means, what does it mean by nested? A query within another query. So a query inside another query we can write. So like this, we can write number of queries inside a query. Okay. So to fulfill our requirements. Okay. Now, so in that technique, so this kind of questions, it was come to you to find out 30th highest salary. Okay. How to find out 30th highest salary from this so-and-so table. So if you go to interview, the people will not show you table data. Yes or no? They will not show you table. Yes or no? So just they are asking questions. So write a query to find out 30th highest salary. Okay. So they don't show you projector and table. They don't show you. Just they are asking question and you should imagine. Okay. Okay. One table is there. Okay. 1 lakh crores is there. He was asking 30th highest salary. Then how to write query? Write down query on the paper and show to interview person. Yes or no? But he don't show like he was open your laptop and open your table in front of you and see guy table and write down. Okay, they can't say that much time is not there in interviews. Yes or no? So now that means without knowing information in my table, just imagine one table is there, employee table, department table, customer table, imagination. One table is there. From the table, I wanted some data. So in that imaginary, okay, if you want to get some information from your imagination, okay, then there it will be help us what now? Subqueries. So subqueries, one more advantage is what now? Not only multi-line statements or not only multiple statements. Instead of multiple statements to write, even though what it is advantage means, without knowing the information about your table. So suppose here my table is the EMP. So if I'm asking for the highest salary employee, I don't know, I don't remember the fourth highest salary how much in this table, but I need to find that information. Okay. So the subquery advantage is what now? Without knowing the information about your tables, even though we can perform some operations. Okay, that kind of advantage is there. Previously, what it was happen? So, what kind of queries we discuss? I want to display whose employee salary is greater than 3,000. So your condition was given. Yes or no? And easily they were telling whose salary is greater than 3,000. So then we are simply writing yes or no. We are writing okay. So what is the condition he was asking? Greater than 3,000. I can write like this because I know the condition. I know the condition also given in my question. Yes or no? That's why I can think it. Okay, this is my question. This is my condition. So based on condition, I want to fetch my data. So that is easy for you. That is easy for anyone. Yes or no? But here I am asking what now? I don't know. The second highest salary, I'm not telling to you. Yes or no? Without telling the second highest salary, how to find out? Concept clear now? Understanding now? In such a cases, okay, we are using what now? Subqueries. So subquery, that is the advantage of subqueries. And see, in your interviews, joins, subqueries, classes, okay, and some other topics are their views, especially Java people. These are things in SQL part. I'm telling in SQL part. I'm telling in SQL part, Java student or Python student or .NET student or PHP student or UI student. Okay, these people focus on the basics of your SQL, later classes. Basics means operator, functions, DDL queries, DML queries, DQL query, yes or no, TCL queries. Okay, these language commands and function operators, classes, joins, and subquery. Next of one more way, that is called views. So these are the very important for your side, front-end people who are working like front-end side people. Okay, now. So, but who are working as a back-end side, they must and should know every concept, whatever we are teaching in this course. Okay, but you people, these kind of people, focus on this in SQL and in PLSQL. stored procedures, stored functions, and triggers. So those are important for you, Java student, .NET, these kind of people. Okay, so there are few topics are there in SQL and PLSQL. You focus on that. It was very easy for you, your Java development side. Okay, right, that what it is I will tell you lastly, which topics are important for you guys, especially front end side people or back end side people. I don't want to tell, because you must and should be learn each and every concept. You can't skip that, because you are a pure backend developer. Okay, so your backend developer, you have to learn complete syllabus. But front end people purpose, few topics are there. Those topics you have to more focus on that, while your interview levels also. Okay, na? Right. Okay, anyway, so come to subquery. So subquery, what we said guys here, observe the statement how we can define means a query inside another query is called as, okay, subquery, or else nested query. Or else nested query. Okay, so now the syntax is observed. So what is the syntax for this? Select star from table name, and we need to apply your where condition. You can condition off, and after that you need to write your select star from, so and so on, of select star from, and so on. So like this you have to write your subqueries. Okay, right. So now in this line, the syntax you can see, we are writing multiple queries in one line statement. Okay, now, so this is one query, this is one query, this is one query. So multiple queries in how many lines? Only one line statement. So in a single line statement, queries queries are there. Okay, so that means subquery statement, okay, this is my subquery statement, okay, is having, statement is having, okay, two more queries, two more queries. Okay, so those are first one we called as here. Okay, so inner query, and second one we called as here. What is that? Outer query. So there are two, okay, more queries are there in my subquery statement. One is inner and outer. Okay, now these inner queries, these are called, this is called as a outer query. Okay, right. So how many queries we have here? Two queries combination we are writing. We are writing how many combination? Two query combination. So that means your subquery statement is having statement. Statement means this is your statement. The statement is having how many queries here? Inner and outer. Okay, fine. So now my question. What is my question? Subquery is having inner and outer. Otherwise, subquery is a combination of inner and outer. Yes or no? So I can say like that also. Okay. So now here two queries are there. Yes or no? Two queries are there. outer and inner. So in these two queries, for example, if anybody asks you which query first executed, because previously single query is there, so single query directly executed, we don't have any confusion there. Yes or no? But here, how many queries we return? Multiple queries we return. Okay, in multiple queries, some inner queries written, some outer query written. So in these two different types of queries, which query first executed? What is your guessing? Inner or outer? First inner, then outer? Or else first outer, later inner? So this confusion, here observe. Here the both are supported. Okay, na? Here the both are supported. So that means, as what do you say? As per the execution, as per the execution process of subquery, statement. Okay, as per the execution process of subquery statement, it again, okay, it again classified into, it again classified into, so how many types means there are two types it was. Okay, these are important for you. First one, non-correlated subqueries, non-correlated subquery, and the second one is called as here correlated subquery, correlated subquery. Okay, right. So as per the execution process of your subquery, it again classified into how many types? Two types, non-correlated and correlated. Then what is non-correlated and what is correlated? Here observe. So non-correlated in this case, what it was happened, sir, means in this first, okay, first your inner query is executed, guys. Carefully observe. So I'm writing shortcutly. Okay. So first inner query executed. Okay. And once inner query execution, that means first of all, we said inner query is executed. Whatever the inner queries are there, these inner queries are first executed. After once it was executed inner query, of course, your inner query is successfully executed. It must and should be written some value now. Yes or no? Yes, it returned some value. It returns some value. So after successfully executed your inner query. So whatever the inner query return some values here or value or values. Okay. So based on these inner query return values, based on this inner query return values, later what it will be happen, later outer query is executed. Later outer query will be executed. Okay. So first inner query is executed and it returns some value, and based on the some value, outer query will be executed here. So outer query is executed and showing what now? The final result. Showing what now? The final result. So this is what a non-correlated mechanism, guys. Okay. It's a non-correlated execution process. So first inner query execute, it returns some values, and based on return values, outer query will execute it and producing final result. Okay, right. So whereas come to your correlated subquery, it's a quite opposite of your non-correlated, guys. It's a quite opposite. So how we can say the non-correlated here? The same pattern when you come to correlated, first which query? Outer query, and it returns some values. Based on outer query return values, which query? Inner query executed and finally producing result. So that means now tell me, subqueries, in subquery statement, which query first execute? So we can't say either inner or outer. The both mechanisms are The both mechanisms are same. Okay, that means either inner query or outer inner. The both way the execution process will be supported. Okay, right. So now here observe one by one. We will explain with practical examples. Then you will get some idea. Okay. Now the first thing is we will discuss about non-correlated subqueries. So come out and see in non-correlated subquery category. Again, it was classified into some types, guys. First one we called as a here. Okay. Single row subquery. Single row subquery, first one. And we call second one is what now? Multiple row subquery. So multiple row subquery. And next one is called as here multiple column subquery. So multiple column subquery. And next one we have here inline view subqueries. Inline view subquery statement. These are total 4 types. It was under correlated subqueries. Okay, right. So let us see what is single and what is multiple column inline views. So these subqueries in which cases we want to use here. Okay, one by one we will check out. The first one we can take here single row subqueries. So when we called a subquery is called a single row subquery means here observe. When a subquery returns, okay, a single value, a subquery return a single value is called as, okay, is called as single row subquery. So shortcutly I'm writing SRSQ. When a subquery return a single value, then it is called as a single row subquery we called. Now, but in this single row subquery, which kind of operators I can use means, so we can use the following operators, guys, here. Okay, so which kind of operators I want to use? The following operators are, okay, here observe. I can use equal operator, less than operator, greater than operator, less than or equals to operator, greater than or equals to operator, and not equals to operator. So other than these operators, we cannot use any other operators in this single row subquery. So this is also, I'm clearly telling us, okay? So single row subqueries in these statements, which kind of operators I can use means these are only we can use. Why, sir? So you people are asking why these operators only supported means, here, the simple reason here, single row subqueries are returns what I said, single value. It was returning what now? Single value. And whatever these operators I was given, guys, here, just carefully think that these operators, when we want to use, when we are using comparing multiple values or single value. For example, I will show you some examples. Suppose I'm giving here x is equals to 10. Okay, this is one declaration. I'm using which operator here? Equals to operator. Suppose in the same patron, x is equals to 10 comma 10 comma 20 comma 30. In these two declarations, which one is correct? First one or second one? First one. So is it possible like this when I'm using equal operator to assigning multiple values to the variable here? No. So this is a wrong declaration. This is what now? Wrong declaration. So we can't declare your values with the variable by using of what? Equals to operator. Yes or no? It is not possible. Okay. But x is equals to 10. Can I? Is it correct here? Yes, your declaration is correct. So year and year difference is what? Year single value assignment. Year multiple values. But this kind of mechanism is not supporting here. By using which one? Equal operator. In the same to same, if I want to give like this, x greater than 10 or less than or greater than any one, and second one we called as year. So x is greater than 10 comma 20 comma 30. Is it correct? Come on. No, it's not correct. So we can't go to declare like this. And the x greater than 10 comparison is correct. But x greater than multiple values, we can't compare. And this declaration, even though not satisfied, that is not supported here. Yes or no? So it means what now? A greater than or equal or less than, whatever it is, these all operators we are using to comparing how many values? Only one value comparison purpose only we can use. So that is the reason single row subquery statements, I can use only these operators. Understand? Na? Because of reason, the single row subquery statements always returns how many values returns here? Single value only returns. Okay, right. So this is the reason behind this, why we want to use these operators. Okay, right. So this is what now single row definition, guys. Okay, on this single row, let me see some examples. Observe. So first example, write a query to display employee details who are earning the first highest salary. Okay, now okay, right. So I need what I want to find out here, the first highest salary employee details. I want it. I want to show it. Okay, right. So now here observe. I will tell you one small tick, what we can say, hint, otherwise small, what we call tip. Okay. Now what is the subquery? Suppose we are a freshers for writing of subquery statements. Maybe as a learner, so maybe we don't know directly how to write my subquery statements. Okay, now, so even though syntax I know, but still we have some confusion to how to write our subquery statement. So whoever, you will get that kind of situation. Okay, so simply what you want to do, your subquery first you want to split, because you have a good knowledge on queries, but you don't have a knowledge of subquery. Understand? Na? So have a knowledge of queries, but we don't have a knowledge of subqueries. So in this case, what you want to do, so to directly how to write, if you don't know how to start my subquery, how to write my subquery, then you have to split your subquery into two parts. What I said, inner part, outer part. Okay, so that means a small explanation I will give it here. It was easy to understand now. Subquery is nothing but it is a combination of outer query plus inner query. This point should be remembered first of all. So this is actually the statement of a subquery. So now here, the first thing is, now you people have a doubt. Sir, which query first I need to write, inner and outer? Okay. So maximum you should prefer inner query first to write. Okay, 99% is you prefer inner queries first to write. And any requirement which related to subquery, first you try with the non-correlated subquery mechanism only, try first of all. Okay, na? That means in non-correlated, what we said, okay, first which query? Inner query. So this is the first priority of any programmer in real-time industries. Correlated, we can't use every time. And why we can't use every time? What is the problem of correlated? That I will explain to you. But first priority is what now? Non-correlated. Okay. So either any question which was come, which related to subquery, you are first try with what? Non-correlated. First try with the non-correlated. If you try with non-correlated, but still you are not achieved your requirement or else having some problem, then try with the correlated. So first priority is what now? Non-correlated here. So that's why blindly follow non-correlated execution process is what now? First inner query execute. Okay. Then you have to come back. So here the query understanding, that means statement, whatever the question was given by people, the question first of all you should understand it. So here what it was asking to display employee details. Which employee details I want to display? Who are earning the first highest. So now here observe, subquery is a combination of outer plus inner, but my first priority should give it to write a inner query because it was very simple to you. Okay, na? The first you have to write a inner query. So inner query first execution I said, and you will write first inner query. Okay, fine. But here in this case, now check carefully what I want to find out. If I want to find out that, then automatically second one I can find out. Okay. First you have to thought like this. Okay. First, what I want to do in this question, what is the main operation? That means the main content. So if I want to find out the main content, automatically remaining also come to you. Okay. So like this, in this, what is your main logic? Logic is what? Come on. Huh? Details are. Highest salary is my logic. So first logic thinker, automatically statement will come. First highest I want it. So when you find out first highest, automatically details are getting now. Yes or no? So now how to find out? So what is the logic to find out first highest? Come on, already we discussed in basics. Functions we discuss, operators we discuss, recall, max function. So now simple query I'm writing. See, first my logic base in this, what is the logic here? First I need to find out here maximum salary from your table. That's it. This query, all of you know, this is not a sub query. This is just a query, simple queries. So this knowledge, everyone knows that. Okay. So you written, okay, sir, fine. And suppose this query statement, if I executed, what it was happen? In your EMP table, which is your maximum salary, the maximum salary value was finding and returning. Yes or no? Same as I just go to copy this and executing in here. Okay. So now I don't know in my EMP table what is the highest, but I was written like this. I was written like this. Then what it was say? Yes. What it is written here? Maximum salary. So, okay. But this inner query is returns. How many values returns? Only one value return. So only one value return means, can I say it is a single row subquery? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. So now my main logic I was found. What is my main logic? What is highest salary in this EMP table? So yes, sir, I found out this. Okay. So after knowing your highest salary, then this highest salary, which employee is getting, that employee details, can I find out or not? Yes. How to display employee details? What is that? Select star from EMP. That's over. That's over. But when you write to display employee details, select the star from EMP, what it was happen when I'm going to execute this query? All people are displayed to us. So you need to find out all people or only highest people. Only highest. Now think, only highest means specific people. Specific people means which class? Where class? Understand? Na? This is what the analysis. So specific rows I said already. Whenever you want to go for specific row retrieval, specific row updations, specific row deletion, which class I'm using? Where class. And now what he required here? Where class is required. So how to write where class? So now add where salary is equal. So how much you know? 5,000. So 5,000 we are writing now. If I writing 5,000, I got it my output now. Yes, but a problem is that. What is the problem? This 5,000 rupees are you directly writing here? Okay, but tell me, how are you writing this directly? Do you know that 5,000? No, I don't know. The 5,000 is the highest salary. That how I knows? How I knows? Directly you knows, or with the help of something you knows that? With the help of something. What is something? What is something? Inner query. What is the something? Inner query. So I don't know 5,000 is directly. Yes or no? How I knows that? With the help of inner query. So I'm writing some query. With the help of that query, I was find out my highest salary. So that's why, but directly I don't know. Yes or no? So this 5,000, how you find out? With the help of some query. With the help of some query. So that is the reason I can't write a 5,000 directly now. Yes or no? Yes. If you know directly, then there is no need a subquery. Yes or no? Your concept is what now? Without knowing the information about your table data. That is the concept. Okay. But you knows that, sir, 5,000 is highest, I know. I know means, is it necessary to write a subquery? No. Can you write directly now? This is what? Subquery or query? This is query. This query through, I got it my result or not? Yes. So here not necessary subquery to write because I know. So when I need subquery, when I don't know, when I don't know. So then what happened? Okay, sir, this is inner query. It returns something value. Okay. Then what is the step number 2? Outer query. Now you have to write. So outer query means what now? Here core is find out highest. What next I have to do? Display. What I want display? Employee detail. This is my second task. The second task to display employee details, we are writing select a star from EMP table. But here up to here, what happened? All people has come out. That's why what we want to use where, and here we have to use where. Here condition. So here I want to give condition. This condition of okay, otherwise where okay salary is equals to, here I want to write what now? Inner query I want to write, because this 5,000 rupees salary, how I knows means with the help of inner query. So where salary is equals to inner query. Yes, fine. Okay, then so 2 individually and 2 separately you return. Inner query separately you return, outer query you separately return. So finally, what you want to do? These 2 queries should be combined. So I'm going to combine here. The step number 3. Step number 3. What I want to say? I want to write subquery, but subquery is equal to what? The combination outer plus inner. Okay, this is my final statement to forming your subquery. How to write? First outer query. Outer query is what now? Select a star from EMP where sal is equals to, what is inner query? Select a max of salary from EMP table. Okay, from EMP and close. So finally, so first what I did is subquery divided into 2 separate individual queries, inner and outer. After writing inner and outer, the both queries are combining together to form a subquery statement. So this is the way, guys. If you go to practice your subqueries in such a way, then subqueries are very, very easy for you. And it's clearly understanding how and what it was happening in this. Clear all of you? So this is what you have to do. So now see, so inner is over, outer is over, both are combined here. So finally, I got it what? Subquery statement is formed or created. And finally, this subquery statement, I'm going to executing here and let me see. So now what I said in this subquery statement, first which query is executed? First which query? Inner query. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. So first, which query is executed? Inner query. So this is my inner query now. Yes. This is my inner query now. Yes. This inner query is executed. This inner query execution after how much it was returns? What? 5,000 is returns. Okay, it's just keeping 5,000. After 5,000, whatever it was written by inner query. So based on this return value, which query is executed later? Outer query. Then outer query is executed. See, select star from EMP where sal is equals to 5,000. Understand now? First inner query executed, returning some value. Based on the return value, outer query finally execute. Now select a star from EMP where salary is equals to 5,000. So which employee salary is 5,000? That is the highest salary. That person details are come to us. Got it? The 5,000 people highest salary. Got it? Yes. Okay. So this is okay. One technique how to write your subquery. So this technique, whoever follow, okay, so those people easily they can understand subqueries how to write. Okay, initially 1 or 2 days practice like this. After that, you will get some idea. Right down below. Okay. So same pattern. I will give one example to you. Can you try? Okay. Write first question. Write down. Write a query to display the senior most employee details from EMP table. Okay. And later, first I will show you my table structure. Suppose if you have to need a structure, I will give structure of your EMP table. So based on this structure, find out your columns are what now. So I will highlight it here. Number is there, my column. Name is there. Job, MGR, hire date, salary, commission, department number. These are columns. Now try with. I want it who? Senior most employee details. Write down. The same technique follow. First, what you wanted, that you are inner. After, outer. Complete. Complete. Okay, right. So now tell me first, what is my inner query? Tell me first of all. Select, uh, select max of higher date from EMP. How many people written like this? Raise your hand. What happened here, boys? No one. Min. Okay. So who written min there? Min of I did. How many people written? Okay. So why guys min are you using there? Senior means minimum or senior means maximum? Minimum. Sure. Okay. So that means 2019 pass out student, 2020 pass out student. Who is the senior? 2019, not 2020. Oh, you said maximum, na some people. 2019 maximum, 2020 maximum. 2020 maximum, na? Then why are you writing here maximum? 2000 maximum value wise 19, 20. 20 maximum value. But seniority wise, who is a senior? 19 senior. But why are you writing maximum here? Maximum people. I'm asking this question to maximum people, not minimum people. Minimum people, correct. So 2020 person, in your view, 2020 student is a senior, 2019 student is a junior, who are written max value. So here, that's why always don't go for max means highest. Seniority wise, minimum. So who are having the minimum higher date is a senior. Yes or no? Maximum higher dates are juniors. Yes or no? So here this is wrong. What I want to write? Min function. Okay now? So min of higher date from EMP. Okay, fine. So what is my minimum higher date in this table? 17 December 1980 is a minimum year. Yes or no? It's a minimum here in my out of the table. Okay, now, so exactly on this day, who was joined? The person details I wanted. Okay, then how to write here? Select star from EMP, where, which column? Higher date is equals to, what I want to write? 17 dash December dash 1980. This is on the day. Yes or no? But you knows that the day? No, we don't know. So we don't know means how this value you got it with the help of inner query. What is my inner query? Select min of higher date and from EMP table. Okay, now? Now you just execute this one. So 17 December 1980, he was the senior most employee in my EMP table. Okay, right on. Suppose same question if I'm asking junior, where you want to change? Here in place of min, max you have to put it. Then junior will come to you. Next, one more example, try it. Write down. Write a query to display employee. So whose salary is more than the maximum salary, of salesman. The maximum salary of salesman. The maximum salary of salesman. Okay. Now, first in this query, what is your main logic? What I need to find out first of all? Maximum salary. Maximum salary of which job? Salesman job. Okay, let you try it. How to write here? Select max of sal from EMP, where job is equals to, come on guys, salesman. Okay, this is my inner Korea. So now see, can you find out here every inner query returns single value only? Are you identified? That's why it is called as what? Single row subqueries. Okay. Salesman maximum salary, how much we find out? Okay. What's next? What I wanted here? Maximum salary, find out what I wanted. Display employee whose salary is more than maximum salary. Yes or no? Ah. So that means maximum salary, how much is 1600? 1600 more than, above. Above means what? Less than or greater than? Greater than. Outer query, how to write? Select a star from EMP where sal is greater than 1600. Actually, yes or no? But 1600 we knows directly? No. That means in place of 1600, what I want to write? Your inner query. What is inner query? Select max of salary from EMP table where job is equals to salesman. Clear? Huh? Now we can see. So 1600 above 2975, 2850, 2450, 3000, 5000, 3000. So all are more than people are? Right on. Okay. Ah, Let me take one more example. Write a query to display employees whose job is same as the employee, the employee Smith, the employee Smith job, whose job is same as the employee Smith job. Now in this example, tell me first what I want to find out. Smith job. Okay. How to write inner query Smith job? Select job from EMP where E name is equals to Smith. Now Smith is working as a clerk. So same job who are working, those people details I wanted. But here also your subquery returns single value na? Inner query returns single value na? Yes, okay. So now we can write now select a star from EMP where job is equals to, what is that? Select job from EMP. So where E name is equals to, who is this? Smith. So the Smith is working into clerk and remaining all people, clerk related people are come out. Right on. Next example. Write a query to find out the second highest salary from EMP table. So to find out the second highest salary from EMP table. Tell me, in this case, I'm asking any employee details? No, I'm not asking any employee details. I'm asking only second highest how much in EMP table, just that value I want to fetch. Okay. How to write now? Already first highest, how to find out, you know. How to find out first highest salary? Select max of salary from EMP table. That's it. Select max of salary from EMP table. What happened? Maximum salary. That's called first highest salary. We find out. But now I want it second. How to write? Less than? Okay, here observe. Just observe, all of you. This is my table, guys. Okay. This is our table. Total how many rows? 14, and 14 people's salaries also there. Okay, that's fine. Suppose if I'm writing my query like select max of salary from EMP table. If I return this query, what's happened? This query will checking entire table or only few rows? Entire table. So it means what now? In this EMP table, how many number of rows are there? All rows are checking. Okay, so maybe 10 rows or 1 lakh rows or 5 lakhs rows. I don't mind. But how many rows are there in this EMP table compared to all rows, which is maximum? That was we are taken out. So now out of 14 rows, total entire table means how many rows? 14 rows, which is maximum 5,000. So I got it. That's okay. This is the first highest. I just keep it this. What I need? Second highest. Now think about first highest we find out, but I need a second. How to write next query? That's a good. Select. Okay, if I'm writing, okay, you people tell me. Select star from EMP, suppose, where salary less than 5,000. If I return, now out of 14 people, how many people come to me? 13 people? Why, sir? Because here 5,000 person, only one person is there. So except that person, I'm asking less than 5,000, right? Less than 5,000 salary. How many people are there out of 14? 13 people are there. Okay, sir. 13 people came. 13 came? Yes. Now tell me, in this 13 people, who is the maximum? That was second maximum, na? Got it my point? Already first maximum we taken already. So less than 5,000 remaining people, how many? 13. Okay, remaining people 13. In this 13, who is the maximum? That was second highest, na? Now tell me, in this 13, I need a maximum. How to write? Select max of sal from EMP. But up to here, if executed, it was comparing all. All means again, how many rows comparing? 14 rows comparing. 14 rows comparing means which is highest? 5,000 is highest. But already 5,000 you know. Yes or no? I wanted what? Second highest. Then how to write condition? Come on. Where salary less than 5,000. Very good. Okay, now. So now you're careful observe. Where salary less than 5,000, how many people are there? 13 people are there. In 13 people, what I'm asking? Maximum salary. So I'm asking maximum salary who was less than 5,000. This query clear in all of you? So now I'm executing what happened. You can see. Yes. Got it? Got it? Yes. Second highest got it. But tell me, here 5,000 first highest, you knows directly? No. That means in place of 5,000, what I want to write? Inner query. Yes or no? Because I don't know now. 5,000 is my first highest. Yes or no? How I knows? With the help of inner query. Now can I write like this here? Tell me, complete sentence. Tell me. Select max of salary from EMP, where salary which is less than of. Select max of salary from EMP. Clear all of you? Now we can see. So my inner query first executed. Inner query returns 5,000. 5,000 less than 13 people are there. In 13 people, I wanted maximum person. In 13 people, what is the maximum salary? Check out. In 13 people, what is the maximum? 3,000. So the 3,000 is your second highest salary. Got it? Okay. Right. Right on. Okay. Right. So here in this case, in this entire the query, what we find out here only second highest. Okay. Now my next extension question, write a query to display employee details. Okay. Who are getting the second highest salary. The second highest salary. Here what I'm asking, first question only second highest salary. Now this question, employee details. That means those 3,000 rupees which employee is getting, that employee details also I wanted. How to write? Details. Details means what? Come on. Select star from EMP where salary is equals to 3,000 rupees. Yes or no? Yes. But this 3,000 rupees, how are you received here? By the help of this much query. Yes or no? With the help of this much query, we find out what? 3,000 rupees. So that means, can I say in place of 3,000, can I copy this entire query? Yes or no? Yes, I can copy paste. That's it. Now here first one outer query, first inner query, and one more inner query. So that means here first closing, inner query close, and second inner query we need to close. That means one more closing now. Yes, two closings. Why two closings? Two inner queries open and close. Now we can see my details. Yes. So here 3,000 second highest people. How many people are there? Two people. That means two employees are getting same salary, and those are second highest. Are you understand now? Now this is your entire subquery to finding second employee details. Okay, online students, I'm audible. पूरा करने के बाद आपके बुकलेट दूंगा बुकलेट में प्रैक्टिस करो there are almost 200 plus examples online students I'm audible guys online students okay online students so I said now on Saturday I will take complete okay what we can say doubt session I will take it okay na right and tomorrow online students come at 11:30 so 11:30 to 12:30 timings 11:30 to 12:30 complete doubt session I will take it tomorrow okay na online people are you clear so tomorrow come at 11:30 to 12:30 so complete 1 hour we are spending on our doubts okay tomorrow no class only doubt session I will take it online people are you clear my point okay right so we will meet on tomorrow sir okay you will meet on tomorrow okay na right guys thank you so much